Is the owner here?
Larry.
Larry? I just asked Paranormal Puck, is the owner here? And it said Larry.
At this moment, Billy is unaware that Larry is a common nickname for Laurence. And as we now believe that Laurence is here communicating with him, before he can even type his next question, he receives a heartwarming message.
Memories.
Memories. Laurence, is that you? Michael Perry said that you were reminiscing and thinking about the good times.
So it's a place that he enjoyed when he was alive.
Memory lane.
Is this you, Laurence? It kind of feels like you are.
Just as Billy begins reading the details of Laurence Austin's murder, something moves inside of the booth unexplainably.
The 21-year-old trigger man in the murder for hire for Laurence Austin will spend the rest of his days in prison, in sentencing Christian Rodriguez to life without possibility of parole. The judge what the hell was that? The judge something just moved inside this booth as I'm reading this about the murder. I got full body chills right now. Laurence, is that you because I'm reading about your murder?
Okay, right now what we're doing is we're in the theater. We've got everything set up on stage. We've got a full spectrum camera. We've got a night vision camera. We've got a thermal imaging camera. We also have the structured light sensor camera. Jay, what do you have going up on stage?
Right here, it's an old 1970s film camera. It shoots stills. We had such great results back in Alcatraz, and being an old film theater, I thought it'd be a good idea to use an actual film camera.
So you're gonna do extended exposures,
Yep, exactly.
just like we did in Alcatraz and we did get anomalies.
Exactly.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different visual types of cameras that we are going to use right now while we sit out in the audience, and I'm going to tell them that we have a film that's getting ready to begin. We also have a bucket of popcorn right over here next to the seat where we saw on thermal before the figure, the unexplained anomaly actually, that was sitting there that we believe was a figure. The same seat where psychic Michael Perry sat and said that that's the spirit's favorite seat. Right over there is where we saw the shadow figure. Actually, our audio guy and Michael Perry also saw that figure. The same figure that passed through me and channeled through me. That was awesome. So we got all these cameras going. Let's sit down. Jay, walk around to the different cameras, do that, see if you can capture anything.
Just as I'm heading to my seat, a very large orb of light seems to follow me, and as I turn into my row, it abruptly turns and shoots off in the opposite direction.
Douglas, can you please sit down now?
Laurence Austin? Laurence, I know you're here.
Guys, put your arms out like this. Side to side, across the seats. Don't touch the seats. Can you touch our hands? Sit down with us, please. The show is about to begin. Now put your arms up. Do you see us sitting in the audience? Can you join us? All right, at ease.
Zach, I just saw something dark in front of me in this row in front of me.
What's that?
I just saw something dark from the runway here in the row in front of me behind you.
All right, you ready to do the experiment?
Yeah, do some stills.
Yeah. We would like everybody in this theater to join us and sit in these seats now for a photo. Ready, Jay?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
After taking several extended exposure photos using this old camera,
Overall.
we capture no evidence of spirits around us.
Who are the other spirits that are here? Holy, what was that?
Something sat next to you?
My arm just started vibrating.
Was it your right arm?
Yeah, this arm.
Yeah. There was some kind of crazy flash on the SLS. It wasn't a stick figure, but it was a flash
What color was it?
on the right side of your arm.
Was it white?
Yeah.
What is that?
You know what it felt like? It felt like a wasp or a bee or something got stuck in my jacket.
At the exact moment that I feel my right arm start vibrating as if something is touching it, Jay captures a strange light anomaly right above my right arm. This isn't just coincidence.
I mean, earlier a spirit was inside of you, so who knows? Someone might be trying to enter your body right now.
Are you the man who affected Zach in the corner? What was that?
Did you hear that?
Yeah. That was a seat going down.
That was a
Sound
seat
like
going
it.
down.
It is again.
There it is again.
Put your hands up. Everybody put your hands up.
Is that seat belting?
There it is. There it is again.
What the hell?
It sounds like a seat.
Is your hands up?
Yeah.
Everybody put your feet up. Quiet. There it is again. What?
That's a seat.
It sounds like a seat.
Quiet. Good. We hear you.
That's a seat going down. Is there any seats going down, Jack?
I don't see any on here. I'm gonna turn the SLS.
Is
to
all
see
your
more
feet
seats.
up?
All
Yeah,
feet
I
are
hear
up.
All right, we're just doing this,
Ask them.
ladies and gentlemen, just so you can see that none of us are moving any seats. There is a loud squeaking seat going up and down.
Jay immediately uses the SLS camera to see if he can map in a spirit who may be moving the seat down.
Just scan that area.
I just got the chills, dude. It's getting colder. Aaron, I think you're right that there are spirits taking seats around us
There's
right
spirits taking seats
And that's
around.
what that squeaking sound was.
I'm all shaky. Are you guys just joking?
No, it's
I'm like
getting more and more.
getting-
Can you see anything?
Nothing.
feels like
Not even mapping you guys.
about to begin. I'm getting anxious.
Keep scanning here.
Whoa, hold on. The seat's down here. And I know all these seats were up, weren't
It's
they?
ice cold.
Look, all these seats are up.
Yeah, they're all supposed to be.
They're all
There's a
up.
seat right here at the end where that sound was, it's down.
What?
No.
No,
Yeah.
that should be up.
They're all supposed to be up.
Zach, at the end of your row right here, there's a seat that's
That's
down.
where I saw the guy sitting.
The seat's down.
Oh my god, it is down.
That's the only one that's down other than what you're sitting in.
Could this seat have mysteriously moved down by itself when we were hearing the squeaking sounds? When we rewind this X camera to the beginning of our investigation, you can see that this seat has always been down and did not lower by itself. But then I discover something else that makes this exact same squeaking sound.
All right, everybody check for that sound. Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
That sounded like it.
This is it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of them squeak, but this is the damn squeaking
Do it
sound.
again.
Listen.
God, I'm really cold. I'm ice cold right now. I'm freezing cold. Like
It got really, really cold
yeah.
for no reason.
Whoa, whoa. It is cold.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Cold as I am. I'm
Whoa,
freezing cold right now.
What do you got?
Is there something around me?
It's ice cold right now.
Hold on.
I'm almost to the point where I'm.
There it is again. There it is again. Right above my hand.
There was just a figure right here.